All right, everybody, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So we have our Saturday evening events going on here. This is singles. This is our pro singles. Dustin Holt taking on Easton. What's his? Easton Vilchick. Moxie. Needed a little help from Ryan Mooneyham on that one, as that one was just a little bit out of my realm, but this should be a good match. Dinner arrived a little bit late, so I'm going to finish up and then we'll get going on some in-depth commentary here in a little bit, as we're about to enter our top 8 on the pro side of things. I know non-pro cricket, I think we're still in the loser side at top 48, and for the women's, I need to check and see where we're at on there. But I'll do that, and I'll come back with some more in-depth commentary here in just a moment. Thanks for joining us for our coverage of the Shark Tank Tournament here in Shawnee, Kansas.
It's brand month at usadartsproduction, and we're going to be featuring shot darts all September long, starting with our Dart of the Month, which is going to be the Mardi Gras line as a part of the brand new Americana range. And you can purchase any Americana barrel sets or even the Mega Tactical Dart case and receive a free gift all month long. So that gift is going to consist of a hand towel, a shot darts sticker, and a keychain bottle opener. And so the Americana range is just an homage to the United States. Of course, we have kitschy names like Route 66, Gator, and the Wrangler. And we're also going to be conducting 2 separate sales this month. So the first half, we're going to be doing all Eagle Claw shafts and foldable flights at a discounted price. And then the back half of the month, we'll be featuring select player darts like the Kyle Anderson range as well on sale. So be sure to frequent our website, a-zdarts.com, so you don't miss out on these deals. And thanks for watching.
Alrighty. Here we go. Easton Vilchick? Hopefully I got that right. Jules Van Dongen. This is for the king seat in our pro singles. 01. Big 140 there. This is a split bowl event. Best 2 out of 3. Winner is going to take home $400. Second place takes home $250. Third place $150, and fourth place $100. And yeah, 2 out of 3 including finals. So cork every leg as well. You can? Yeah. I can even give one to this guy if he wants one. The only threesome you've ever had. Ah, that was great. That was great. That was a helpless joke. I couldn't help myself. Sorry for those folks at home as we get everybody figured out with a mic here. James Henniger, a.k.a. Skulls, who's going to be joining me right now. What's going on, James?
Hello. How's it going? Finally, good to have some downtime.
You may just have to hold it with that head, brother.
Yeah, big head.
And then we got Ryan Mooningham in the back. What's going on, Ryan?
I'm in supervisor mode, folks. I'm sitting behind these two, pointing and screaming. Not really. I'm just watching 1080 twice out of Easton Vilchick. Really putting the pressure on old Mr. Jules Van Dongen.
So while we got you, Easton, you know a little bit more about him than I do. I think you do as well. Do you know a little bit more about Easton, James?
I've never met him, actually.
So Ryan knows a little bit more.
Okay, so Easton Vilchick was originally from Chicago. He went overseas and played. Lived over in the Hong Kong area, and he is back. He's got a pretty good pedigree, darts live. He's played several events in the St. Louis area, of course, Chicago area. And I think now he's back in the Bentonville area, so we'll start seeing him again.
Nice.
Yeah,
I come to think of it, I remember seeing him. I never played him. I don't think I've ever actually met him, but
I know for a fact. I think he was in the Japan area, is what
yes,
I heard.
yeah. So he did a lot of, I mean, he's been heavy with the soft tip darts, but he does cross over and play the steels quite a bit. It's kind of nice to see some of the players that I played, 10 years ago back into the scene again or back in the States in his place.
Well, you said he's now in Arizona, or in Arizona.
Arkansas.
Bentonville,
area.
That's actually a nice area to be in because he can attend a lot of these Midwest tournaments that we attend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we'll see him quite a bit.
All righty, Jules.
He did miss the out and left him for Jules.
1-0 lead.
yeah, the bang bang triple double out.
Outside for Easton. Oh,
Gotta love that
might
court.
be a tie. I think it is.
Tell you what, man, there's more games won on a cork.
At this level, almost every one of them.
that would have been, and see, that's what I'm so scared of is taking that jump up in
Yeah.
skill level. I would be detrimental on the bowl because I just seem like every diddle opportunity I mess up. I mess it up 10 times out of 10.
To be honest, I practice the bowl more than I practice doubles. It looks like Jules won the court.
701 split bowl, double out.
Love this format.
I do too.
Love it. If you're going to play double out, you got to split the bowl, keep the whole field in play.
The fat bull with a master out or even just true double out. It's not as nice to see those 1080s drop.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Off to the left just a little bit, only a 40 to kick it off. See if Eisen can.
Easton.
Easton.
Easton
Sorry.
Vilchick.
Sorry, Easton. I've been working on learning German, so.
Well, there you go. In this format also, with the speed of the 501, the players, I mean, you could come out like Jules, come out 40. Answers with 180, and guess what?
He's back
You can
in
get,
it.
yeah, he's back in it. Still some opportunities to really push towards the end. Versus 501, you may never get a look at again. You may not keep up.
Right, and it pushes Easton to keep up with a ton or better. And he answers. So you can get the third one. Oh, just a bit high, but he did plenty enough to keep the advantage here.
Well, these gentlemen got great shots.
Only 60 from Jules. Easton's going to look to take advantage of that.
Words of encouragement from the missus.
I'll tell you what, I'm just getting beat up in this commentary booth.
Oh.
It's a rough place.
Tell you what, it's a slaughterhouse sometimes in here.
Jules catches the trip 20 on the last start. Trying to hold on to a little bit of advantage here.
You can hear the background. Carrie's really getting after people now. She's
Well,
like,
so, you know, if
you go to your board.
if, if she said, hey, Justin Jenkins, stop talking to whoever you're talking to and go to your board. That's someone knows who these players are.
Yeah. She knows these players, and she's going to tell them, hey, you need to be where you're supposed to be.
Yep, she is on it.
Liz Tynan tuning in, an individual who was here last year. Liz, nice
Hi,
to see
Liz.
you joining us.
Hey, Liz, how you doing?
A nonchalant call out, my bad.
We miss you.
Easton can put a lot of pressure on Jules here. Needs at least one
Vilchick
triple.
needed that triple.
There it is.
100. If you're Jules, you go 180 here, Scholes. Leave 12.
I would do anything I could to put as much pressure as I can on my opponent.
He leaves 52. I mean, 101. I mean,
he does.
Easton's
leave
got to think about that
52.
101 a little more in depth now.
Yeah, when it comes to soft tip on doubles, I don't worry about which one I leave too often.
Right.
You know, I primarily shoot steel, so the doubles look massive here.
So I seen Dustin Holt go triple 12, double 6, or triple 20, double 6.
Yeah.
Where 72, I might have won the 16s or the trip 12.
Right. Yeah, I would too, but in a case from 180 plus out,
Yes.
you know, if I feel good on that trip 20, I'm hitting it and I'm taking whatever double it leaves.
Wow, 44.
44, 2 darts left.
12 for 32 or 4 for double tops. What do you think?
Well, I don't know Easton's game too well,
If you throw the
But-
18 and
but-
4, you got a double.
but for me, I go 4 double 20.
Because if you hit the 18, you still got an out.
Yep.
He does do that. He hits it
And in the
underneath
bottom
it, too.
right. We're going to the tiebreaker here.
The way he looked was almost concerning as he was looking over here, like, yeah, that's right, I did it, boys. I was like, all right.
Is it going to come down to a bull?
According to the last 2 games, no. But there's a good chance it does.
Oh, hello.
I think Jules got him by 1. I think, maybe.
It depends. I can't tell how it didn't fly. Hell, it's
Yeah,
flying.
he's
Easton
starting
runs
the
up
game.
and say,
so
really?
Yeah, I think Easton was 2 holes out and Jules was 1.
Yeah, Easton was quick to jump up there and be like, well, really? That wasn't a tie. It really looked like it would have been, but I guess not.
The angle was not the best, but
Just a quick shout out to the PDC for allowing us to stream
yes,
Jules and Danny this weekend. Danny Jansen, that is.
yes.
Danny, we had a really good conversation with Danny. I didn't realize that. I knew he made the Players' Championship Finals, but he's going to be at Alexander Palace.
Yeah, the Mooningham family is really making strides with Danny Jansen.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're going to move on to the match.
Yeah, I look forward to calling it a sick. I usually do once or twice a year for that. Don't tell my boss.
Big trip 20 there from Jules. Looking to follow it up with a 180.
All right, hold on.
There's a 180.
Call it out, Will.
Big 180.
Gotta love those, man. Gotta love those.
That was atrocious, and I'm sorry for all you guys at home.
We're just having a good time here. Watching some great darts.
Wow, another 180 right here out of Jules. We're really put Easton in the background.
Well, slides left a little bit in the trip 5.
Ooh.
And again.
Oh,
Catching trip 20. Solid round score-wise overall.
Yeah. Put himself in a good spot.
Keeps the pressure on Easton.
Easton definitely looking to eyeball that 180 here.
Definitely.
Oh, absolutely. And he can do it, so. And there it is.
Call it out again. Let's go.
Big 180.
You know they want to scream this stuff real loud. We can't with the players right next to us.
Almost literally right behind our back.
I would say there's at least been a time or two where somebody's hurt us over there.
Well, when we were at the Booyah Cup,
Apparently,
we had too many of them that we had to call out. We had to slow down.
the whole final, they hurt us the whole Whoopsies.
I feel it was the same way last year with the Gates Lim match.
Yep. I guarantee you we were hurt there.
Well, the other thing of it is when we were at ADA Nationals, same situation. You got quiet in there.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
We got one more to call.
word. Oh, my word.
Did you see that hand?
180.
Did you see that hand
Yeah, I
up?
saw that hand. He knew it. He knew how big that
71.
was.
Now, Vilchick's not out of this at all.
39-32.
That's nice averages. I don't know. See, I always go 51 for double 10. I like that 17 leaves me 54. 54, I either go 14 top or 18 double 18.
Well, with the opponent not on an out,
Now, I was going to say that's a
Yeah,
big
so he went
word.
to 39
for
for
the
30.
easy breakdown, and you have that.
Oh, asphalt.
Oh,
He will return.
that was between the tread and the
Yeah.
wire. That was close. But Easton still has work to do just to get to a shot. So Jules will be back up.
Ooh.
And not a whole lot of pressure applied on this start.
There it is.
There it is. I swear that first start almost hit the exact same spot the
I'm
last
sure it
one
did. Good match, gentlemen.
That was great shooting.
These are fun to call.
Yes, sir.
All righty, folks. Well, we'll have some more action coming your way here in a moment's time. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more action from the Shark Tank Dart Tournament 2022 in just a moment's time. We'll see you in a minute.
All right.
Alrighty, looks like we're experiencing a little holdup as our tournament directors are actually adding money to our pots. So our singles and our triples pots, they're adding money to both because of the turnout. So we are experiencing a little lag in the action. I don't think they've called a match in about 5-10 minutes. That's why we haven't seen a match yet. I'm sure the first match they call is going to be this way, but they're figuring out some added payouts. Or added money to those payouts. So who doesn't love a little bit of extra money when you attend your an event? Mike Grevin says, Will, your 180 call sounds like a lawnmower on its first start of the season. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Don't get me wrong on that one, buddy. It's terrible. Terrible. I try, but it's not very good. Thank goodness I'm no Colin Rath or Russ Bray, because A, I'd mess up the math when I'm up there, and B, I'd mess up the cadence. So hang with us, folks. We got another match coming your way here in just a second. We'll hear a quick word from our sponsors in the meantime.
All right, guys, here we go. Ryan Mooney and Will Stuart, and special guest Easton Vilchick, who's joining us in the booth for this match. Just finished the match with Jules Van Dagen. Jules did get that barely there at the end. We all seen that. But now we're going to commentate on some friends of his. Tell us a little bit about it. What do you see going to happen here, Mr. Vilchick?
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, Leonard is on a train. As far as I'm concerned,
Exactly.
He's moving forward at this point, and it's hard to get in front of him without getting wrecked.
Exactly. So how many years have you known Mr. Gates and Mr. Porky?
Leonard, 20 plus, and I would say Steve Hilger as well, 20 plus. Steve Hilger actually was my actual neighbor in Illinois, in Palatine, Illinois, for a very, very long time, for at least 10, 12 years.
Was that back in the polo and tie days for
We were polo
Steve
and
Hilger?
tie back there with Mr.
I don't know
Mr.
about
Hilger.
that. The flop hats and everything else.
I
That's
know
some good stuff right there. Yeah.
I know his preferred
the polo flop hats.
Yeah,
that's some good stuff right there.
He had the polo and the T-shirt that he preferred to play in there for a long
Yeah,
time.
he
Longest
did.
time.
Yeah. And he used to wear the flop hats a lot.
Oh my goodness!
It's good stuff.
So you were telling me that you and Gates had spent a lot of tournaments together in Texas. Tell me about that.
Yeah, no, early on when I started playing a lot of steel tip and traveling around the country, and in the early 2000s, there was a lot of tournaments in Texas itself.
We had the Metroplex, we had the North Texas Shootout, we had the Blue Bonnet. What else was down there?
And I kind of went stag down there a lot and didn't have a partner, and a lot of people steered me towards Leonard's way. And me and Leonard played a lot of tournaments together, a lot. And if for some reason, if Leonard was set, I played with Donnie Joe. So it was kind of like
Donnie Joe's another good player.
It was kind of like a back and forth between Leonard and Donnie Joe. I've enjoyed every bit of it, honestly, through the early 2000s, you know, playing steel tip. You know, the game has evolved astronomically at this point, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Gates has had back-to-back 180s, looks to take out 32. Bye-bye.
Boom.
He's a train. He is a runaway train.
Yeah, 104 right there, 72 and 32 right there. Awesome shot.
Porky's no slouch.
No, he is not no slouch. But he is sitting at 359 when he took out
I
that.
know. I sit there and seen that.
I don't mean that in disrespect.
We don't
in any
disrespect
way.
anything.
It just shows how impressive Leonard has been. Here we go. We got Steve Hilger leading off.
You mentioned, I just want to ask you real quick, you mentioned how astronomically better people have been now in the soft tip and steel tip world. Have you seen the growth here in the U.S. just in the past couple months you've been here in darts? Like, have you seen that the averages spike since you've been back?
Absolutely. There's no question. You know, since Dart Connect and a lot of online play with GB, Grandboard, that is, and whatever online platforms that are available for players, yeah, there's no question. You know, people are practicing a lot more than they used to, honestly. You know, I've been away from the U.S. for almost 10 years, and my online play is like almost zero, being in Asia. And coming back, and I've realized, even though I'm practicing at home, about 90% of my play has to be online with the events that are available. Granted, I do live in dark purgatory.
Yeah.
That I do not have electronic boards available to me and proper top players around me. I won't call it proper top players.
I think I'm in the same
Just
boat.
leagues.
180 again. Mr.
There
Hilger.
it is. Hilger on it, 180.
Well, some of the key things that we've seen growth in the years just in soft and steel is, number one is, like, this tournament's only 4 years old. Look how many players are here today. Look at the dart players of Texas and the dart players of, like, Dart Madness in Missouri and dart players in Chicago. And dart players in New England. They're just growing everywhere. Little nice little single events, and it's showing in its averages on the players.
You're absolutely right. You know, it's grown year on year, over and over and over, and it reflects on the payouts as well. And the players do notice that, and they do want to come out when they see the prize money go up.
Something that's nice that they've done this weekend is they've actually added to the payouts almost in every event where it was set margin, then they've got more participants and more players, so they've actually said, okay, we're going to take 50% of that money and give it back to you guys. So the 20,000 is now turned into 20,000 plus.
20 could be 25
That's
or 26
awesome.
when you're
That's
done.
absolutely awesome. You know, the players do appreciate every bit of it, and we do appreciate all the hard work that all of the affiliates that are involved with running the actual event, because we do know it takes a lot of people to make this happen with the venue and so forth. Here we go, Leonard shooting 80, leaving 67, and we got here Steve Hilger on 50 remaining with 3 darts in his hand.
18 for 32 or 10 for tops. What do you think?
I'm thinking 18.
He's pulled her.
He may go 6-10 wire here.
Yeah, that's where I'd go. Oh, outside.
Unlucky.
You don't want to leave Gates on a 51 for 16.
I can say Leonard is definitely going 51 here.
51
at least for his first start.
Ooh, inside. There it is, folks.
Ooh.
Tough match for Hilger. Great shots out of both of them. 5-ton 80s in the match. Good shots.
Yeah, no question. You know, Porky did definitely put up a good fight, but Leonard was just a bit stronger, and he took advantage of Steve's misfortunes at that point in that second leg there.
One other thing I want to mention too that's different from when you and I played 10 years ago to where we're at today is the streaming and the streaming services have came along, and now there are people are seeing more exposure, seeing them more players. We got fan favorites that's being built through these streams. People like to watch Porky play. They like to watch Gates play. It's an impressive way to continue to showcase darts.
Oh, there's no doubt. Yeah, you know, social media, honestly, for the game itself is king.
Exactly.
You know, it's grown the game over and over, and then some. You know, doesn't matter. I promote darts. Period.
Exactly.
I don't. You know, you love to play. I don't care whether it's steel, soft, or even woodies. As far as I'm concerned, beginning to top player, I love watching the game itself, and I enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah, I've been really enjoyed social media.
And social media is awesome with this.
Well, we'll be back in a little bit, guys. Thanks for joining us. More matches coming. Ryan Minium signing us off. Easton Vilchick with Will Stuart. Mr. Easton still's not out of this. He's sitting in the 3rd place match. He wants a shot at Jules Van Dogge in that finals. Here we go. Thanks, folks. Keep an eye on us.
Game on.
It's brand month at A to ZDarts.com, and we're going to be featuring shot darts all September long. starting with our Dart of the Month, which is going to be the Mardi Gras line as a part of the brand new Americana range. And you can purchase any Americana barrel sets or even the Mega Tactical Dart case and receive a free gift all month long. So that gift is going to consist of a hand towel, a Shot Darts sticker, and a keychain bottle opener. And so the Americana range is just an homage to the United States. Of course, we have kitschy names like Route 66, Gator, and the Wrangler. And we're also going to be conducting 2 separate sales this month. So the first half, we're going to be doing all Eagle Claw shafts and foldable flights at a discounted price. And then the back half of the month, we'll be featuring select player darts like the Kyle Anderson range as well on sale. So be sure to frequent our website, a-zdarts.com, so you don't miss out on these deals. And thanks for watching.
All righty, guys, here we go. Dustin Holt versus Chris Lim. Pro Singles 0-1 here. Sorry for the delay in having a match this stream. They were handling some stuff up at the director's area.
Yeah, just had a long conversation with Easton Vilchick. I don't know if y'all knew this, but he used to be a PDC tour card holder in the early 2000s. I knew that his pedigree was a lot stronger than, or strong. I just didn't realize it was that strong.
I did not know that.
Yep, he actually stayed over there for a while and played in the PDC for a little while. Big 121 from Dustin Holt.
He also stated that he was roommates with Paul Lim.
Yeah, Paul Lim.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, you go overseas and play, and we were talking about the Asian tours growing over there. Of course, he comes back here, and the first thing he says is the darts in the United States have grown.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
It's real good. That's what we want to see.
That's why I specifically asked him. I was like, hey, has the game changed dramatically since you've been back? He's like, oh, my. Yeah, it has. It's gotten nuts, honestly. Once again, our format here, split bull, double out format, 2 out of 3. Would love to see a longer format, but
got too many events to try to get through in a weekend.
Exactly.
It's Labor Day weekend.
I confirmed it looks like we might be in for a long haul tonight, as I think we're going to keep the bracket the way they are.
What, 7:30? That was an hour and a half ago.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately.
Chris Lim, Dustin Holt.
So, Nick Georgeson's in the non-pro bracket. I just heard that name. If he's not up there by the end of the night, I'm going to be surprised.
Yeah. Him and Trevor Buboltz both.
And Trevor Buboltz. Yeah, I was wondering. I think they're teammates in the non-pro, actually. So.
Yeah. Jorgensen, Buboltz. Vilchick could have been in the non-pro.
Yep.
Put a Easton in there, you killed it.
Did he just elect to stay in the pro then?
He wanted to stay in the pros.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost the king seat to Jules.
They're calling non-pro. Guess how many teams is in the non-pro, buddy?
How many?
61.
There's only 15 in the pro trips.
61 teams in the non-pro. My goodness. Double 12. Double 12 for the win.
Holt's been just smash, 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 smash. He's been hitting heavy darts.
Cole in the chat says, winner of this plays Gates. Yeah, what a reward that is, correct? This is the facts, is once you get to this point in the bracket, I mean, everything gets gritty. Easton is still in the bracket. I think Jules Van Dongen is our king seat holder right now. Looking for a 180. 180.
Leonard Gates is waiting on the winner of this match. Easton Vilchick is in the third place match, and Jules is in the finals.
So is this 5th or 6th?
This is 5th or 6th, yeah. Winner plays Gates for 4th. Winner of that plays Easton for 3rd.
So there you go, how we're gonna round off our pro singles 01 event. Chris Lim looking to make this a 1-1 match. Well, I need some help from you folks at home. We need Notre Dame to win and get the under. Help me in this endeavor.
No.
Help me in this endeavor,
No, we don't want to
folks.
win no stinking money. So how long before you're putting your house up for a sports bet?
I don't know. I told the wife she better watch out because at this point, I don't know if I can even commit to my monthly duties as a husband and father. Let's be honest, my money might be out the door. No, I'm just kidding. We're
So
talking
you might have
like
to start doing more cul-de-sac dad TikToks, try to make some money.
become a permanent TikToker. There we go.
Make your money so you can pay your sports book.
Oh, let's be honest. It's a $1-2 bet here and there.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. The way you were talking, I'm like, well, Jesus Christ. You got
let it ride
millions and
big.
millions and millions of dollars going here.
I'm no.
There's so many bounce outs because that trip 20 is just beat.
It's gotta be.
It is beat to piss.
It's gotta be.
That bottom hole is just crazy.
I gotta place the guy that put me in the losers now, Ron Dumont.
Ah, revenge. Hey.
Tops for Lim. There it is. Takes the first leg. Or takes the second leg. We are 1-1. We are going to go to the tiebreaker.
Looks like our guy Jeremy Burns on the run is beat Darren Ackaby. He's in the top 12.
Top
So-
12 in the net's a big field, too.
It really is. Really is. Tied up 1-1 here. Chris Lim, Dustin Holt. This is the kind of talent pool we have here in Kansas right now.
It's incredible. The talent in this field is stupid. It's incredible.
You walked in this place and you went right to me and you said, man, it just doesn't get any better than this, does it? And I was like, man, it can, but at the same time, there's still, I know what you mean.
There's
the quality
another
here.
little aspect that we could add to one of these tournaments
Well,
that we're almost there.
I look at it as this because Wichita is the perfect location for me for what I do. And the reason why is because it's 10 hours to Wisconsin, 10 hours to Nashville, 10 hours to Houston, 8 hours to Denver. We're right in the perfect spot to grab everybody.
And you got to manage your tour. Your flights are not bad either.
No.
10 hours like it's nothing.
10 hours is nothing. 10 hours is nothing.
10 hours
Honestly,
is nothing. I'll drive 10 hours.
I'll drive it 10 hours any day. Now 14, 16, now we're talking a little
I
bit.
drove 12 and a
Now
half to Cleveland.
Yep.
Yeah.
especially with this job, as you kind of learn, is I can spend either 10 hours in an airport or 10 hours in my car, and I have somewhere to go with it. Like I can take it to the facility, I can take it to the hotel, I can take it out if I wanted to. Where if I don't, and I bring an airport or take a flight, I'm stuck. I'm kind of stranded. That's what we experienced
just
at
outside
Booyah Cup.
180.
We waited
5 on the turn.
The ESPN event, my flight got canceled multiple times.
Jeez, 40 minutes for an Uber.
Oh,
For
hey,
when?
you need to introduce me.
Booyah Cup.
Oh, there's my family right behind you.
All righty, big 180 there from Dustin. For those that don't know, we got Garrett Rakowski hanging out with us in the background. We've had a lot of players in and out of here.
Well, you know, that's like The biggest thing that when you get looking at content and like having the time with Easton really opens up, tells us about the Asian market. Pretty cool to listen to. Well, we sat there and just let him talk. Chris Slim, got to have a big round right here to push Dustin to that 145. Oh, just out. Trip 20 doesn't help him.
I did want to say it's nice to get players in here because it gives us that feeling that we all crave when we come to a dart tournament.
Oh, we all love it.
Personable, getting personality-wise, mingling, enjoying the camaraderie.
70, I go triple 10. I always go trip 10. Especially where he was at. Oh, yeah. Trip 10 for tops. I know a lot of people want to go 54 for double 8, but not me.
Hey, Kevin Luke, leave Donnie Ram alone. Donnie Ram is enjoying himself being the wish LeBron James. So calm down, okay?
The wish LeBron James.
You're
What
welcome.
brings that up?
You're welcome, guys. The wish
Look
LeBron
at there.
James.
There's a big smasher. 180.
Tops for the win.
Nice match, gentlemen. Dustin Holt will move on to play Leonard Gates. Mr. Chris Slim's out 5th and 6th. Don't go very far, folks. We got the top 4 coming your way.
Top 4 indeed, folks. Top 4 indeed. Hang on to your seats. We'll be right back with some more entertainment from the Shark Tank 2022. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. Man, I hope you guys have been jamming out as much as I have been on these tunage or the background music we've had. Thanks for joining us. William Stuart here alongside Ryan Mooningham, as Ryan wasn't even supposed to be joining me really for this weekend. He's supposed to be playing more, but
I'm limited schedule.
it's still great to have you in here, buddy.
Well, we've had Garrett Rakowski in here sit with us now. We've had Vilchick. We've had all kinds of folks in here.
I mean, we might as well. You want it?
Back him up. There's another one. 140 for Gates.
How many times have you played Leonard and Dustin? Let's just be honest here. Probably hundreds each.
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
I mean,
You know what? But that competition, it just makes you better. You know,
Well,
it makes you want to throw better.
Someone asked me that just a while ago, so I was like, what tournaments you play? I said, wherever these guys are at.
Hey, yep, absolutely.
Really, wherever these guys are, I'm playing them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Since we all know Gates is a great shot, Holt's a great shot.
Everybody's a great shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your day or it's not your day.
Exactly, and that's
know?
what I was gonna say. Is there any player that you really just can't? You maybe have a tougher time with than most.
Gates.
Is
Gates.
it? Yeah, I
Gates.
figured it has.
I
to
don't
be.
understand why, because he is so phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, but when I play against him, man, he plays great. He plays great against everybody, though. Here we go, right here. Yep.
I have actually, there's a 180 right there. I've actually gotten past Gates, and I've actually gotten past Dustin Holt. I've never gotten past Chris Lim in anything I've ever played him in. I have a 0 record against Chris Lim.
No comment there.
No comment there. So for me, I don't really get the opportunity to play these guys a lot. I'm 0 against Gates, of course. I've played him a couple times. Holt, I
beat Gates
should
in
have beat
Wichita.
Holt. And he'll tell you this back. Yeah, I should have had Holt in 0-1 and in cricket.
You know who else I have? You know
In that
who
steel tip event.
You know who else is here I struggle against? I cannot get past Elliott Milk either.
Milk's tough.
Milk's a
Milk's
beast.
tough. There's always one kryptonite player, and you could be someone's kryptonite too, and
Yeah, he's my kryptonite.
that could be it.
You're taking the snot out of me right now.
I was mad when I played against you.
Yeah, I can show. I can tell. 2 legs, the man throws only perfect darts. There's nothing but a triple. Oh, and there was a double bull there at the finish.
Two most influential people in your dart game. That's tough.
It is tough. I mean, in our area, you know, we have a lot of guys. You know,
There's a big 180 right there for Dustin. Pushes
to
an
just,
82
to
back.
just put it on 2, Porky for sure. I mean, Porky is taking me under his wing, you know, and telling me about the game, teaching me what to do, and then I watch him. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna do that, you know. So
Looks like we've got a dart underneath the board.
I also learned what not to do, but you know, I mean, you got so many talented players from my area. I mean, Tim Teagle, he was a beast for so many. Lane Helgerson, like no one, I say that name and nobody knows who that is, you know. But
You've just
those who
named-
know.
I figured you were gonna name right off the bat Benny Durst, Randy Van, Big Dog,
Yeah.
Steve Hilger, and you named like 3 names that I didn't even
Well,
have any idea about.
Big Dog's a Cubs fan, so I mean, I'm not. You know,
What fan are you?
Brewers.
I'm Cardinals, so I can't like any of y'all.
And I'm a Royals fan. So.
That's rough too. Yeah, all right.
Some bad years here, brothers.
Yeah.
You're not in the division, so you're clear.
We have
You're
11
clear.
world titles. What do you two got? Okay, moving on. Back to the game.
2.
Yep.
2.
7-1, 7-1.
Gates is 50 for 32 with some double bull, double 16. He'll start off with a ton 80 here. Maybe? Is it? Is it?
Jeez.
There it is. Call it out, Will.
180.
That should have been commentator's curse there.
No, not for Gates. There was plenty of commentaries curse earlier a while ago, but not with Gates.
Holt's gonna line him up here.
There's another one, Will.
Let's
Call
go.
it out.
Another 180. God, my 180 calls are just atrocious.
We want to scream it so bad.
Oh, they're so terrible. Where's Sean when you need him?
He's got all the catchphrases.
Good 140. Pulls it down to 381. I feel like Dustin needs at least 2 to just hang with him. It's not a third.
Here we go. Here we go. Does he got it?
Ooh.
Gates 381. Dustin Holt 381. Another 180.
A good question from Cole. Hey guys, I have a question. Is everyone chill about maybe giving autographs? Obviously, while they aren't throwing, these guys are like idols to me. So it depends. If a person's on a board, definitely don't approach them. If they're mingling, that's the time to do it. Even if they're sitting down just by themselves, maybe you use caution there.
Well, yeah, okay, so give you an example. I'm glad you brought that up. So someone's sitting down and trying to eat, or on the phone with a spouse, or having a conversation with another player.
Yeah.
Or getting focused. A lot of times you'll see players sit at a table with their head down, listen to music, really trying to get in the rhythm. They're trying to get ready for the next match.
Yep.
But then there's other times. There's plenty of times elsewhere.
You just gotta read the room, and certain people, will oblige, and certain people just won't, and that's okay. You have to understand.
A typical one that gets announced here. Gates kind of has that. I should probably focus on what I'm doing on the board. Gates kind of has that reputation for being one of those players, but that maybe comes off as, hey, whoa, what happened there? Well, this is his job.
Gates is focused.
Yep.
I mean,
he is ultra focused, almost to the point that I respect it so much.
And he hits it.
That's a great out.
Well, so like
Monster.
I've had plenty of conversations with Gates, but I also pick and choose my time.
You guys can go in and play your mixed triples match. Carrie Butler, Chad Dozier, Willie Mack, Brandon Richardson, Jay Reeder, and Jody Murphy. You guys can go play on court 28. Your match sheet is on its way.
We got one. We got Gates one. We got Holt one. The winner will play third place match against Easton Vilchick, who was in the commentary booth. Glad to see him back in the States playing darts again. If you didn't know him, well, you do now.
Yep. I was surprised when he mentioned he was a PDC tour card.
I knew he was over there.
Holy cow!
I knew he's done a lot of traveling for darts.
COVID really turned him around, for his life and just travel and everything. So came back to the States to make a better life for his family, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
You better watch out, because he'll be back on a fire again.
Lost his darts. He was last playing right here on this board.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he lost. Someone got his.
Okay.
So he's like freaking out.
A big 180 right there. Gates makes the turn. Thanks for joining us. Just a 140 on the turn, trying to push back on Gates. Holtz has the lead to 4-2-6, but Gates is leading on the gate 4-6-1. I wish everything soft tip goes all split bowl.
I agree.
It needs to go
100%.
all split bowl.
I understand your. I understand your non-pro to an extent.
I don't. I still don't.
Yeah.
But I'm traditional steel tip from the heart.
I think a great start for some of these soft tip tournaments is at least have a split bowl event.
Exactly.
At least one. Make it a longer format. Best of 5 to start, best of 9 to finish, or even best of 11 to finish.
You can alternate start.
Alternate.
Only thing your difference is the dartboard. Everything else is the same.
You have to go alternate. And we're talking 01.
Talking 01. That's correct.
Yep. I mean, you could go a Asian market style where you go 701 cricket 701 if you really wanted to kind of go about it that way, but that's some extensive play, let's be honest.
Yeah, but they only play one event.
Yep.
That's folks don't realize that we have an 01 event, we have a cricket event. They go 01 cricket 01, 01 cricket 01. That's it.
Yep.
You're done.
Yep.
There's no cricket, and the same thing with their doubles.
Oh, the possibilities.
Of course, you go over to Europe, and it's straight 01. They don't play cricket.
The European Championships happened this past week, too. I didn't know if you saw that 13-inch board. 62 remaining for Holt, but is he going to get a look?
121. He'll go 60. Try to leave 61. 51 for the double bull, his only shot. Holt's got a shot. Gates sits on 64, Holt on 62. 54 or 30, which way is he going? He goes 30. Double 16. Dustin Holt will move on. He eliminates Leonard Gates, 2-1, and Easton Vilchick will be next up against Dustin Holt.
Yes, he will. And just a reference, Cole, by no means were we discarding you from going and getting an autograph. Do it. Don't be shy. Just do it in the right time. Just do it in the right time. I just wanted to mention that for you, buddy, as we didn't want to scare you. We just wanted
me about.
Oh, he was talking the autograph situation.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's a lot more than I even thought of, is what he said. And I was like, yeah, just take it in stride. So, anyway, we'll be right back with some more action, folks. Hang tight as we round off our pro singles event. All righty, folks, here we are back at it again. In just a second's time, as we got Dustin Holt and Easton Vilchick in the third place match. So just wanted to shout out. Occasionally we look on our YouTube page. It's kind of in the background, and we do mainly focus on the Facebook page since we get higher numbers. But Christian, what's going on? There's Easton saying hey to us. Christian Jones Acoustic says, watching from the UK, says, really enjoying the coverage I've seen on this channel over the last couple of months. We definitely appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much for it. Anthony, yes, admittedly, we do focus mostly on Facebook. We do not have the Twitch platform that we stream to anymore, just strictly Facebook and YouTube. But yeah, most of our replies are on Facebook, but occasionally we tap in and do this one. Camille, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining, Missy. It's nice that your dad decided to give you a little wave through the camera. And Casey asking, is there a bracket? Just curious. Yes, our brackets are found on CompuSport. So if you're wanting to find the bracket, head on over to CompuSport. That is where you can find it. And check out the trips brackets. I think they're just getting released right now. So go check those out if you want. So Easton just taking a second here before he diddles up. John Edwards, what's up, Will? Couple great matches left for this bracket. Yes, sir. You are not lying there. As we got Holt versus Easton, and then Jules Van Doggen is in our King Seat match. So be aware he'll be on the stream here momentarily. Big hug from Easton and Dustin. As it looks like we're about to get underway. Let's go ahead and pull up our scoreboard on that one. Once again, thanks to everybody who's tuning in. We appreciate it. William Stuart here of USA Darts, along for the ride this weekend. And we're not done yet. We've got the rest of this evening and tomorrow's action to go. On the bill for tomorrow is going to be women's doubles 501, pro-am doubles 501 cricket choice, women's singles, non-pro singles, and pro singles cricket, non-pro mixed trips 701, and pro mixed trip 701. Depending on time, we may or may not be streaming the mixed triples tomorrow night. Kind of depends on breaking down wise and what time the other brackets actually end, because usually by the time we tear down, it's past closing time, and we all know how bars are about their closing time. Paul Rogers, I like hearing the soft tones of Will Stewart myself. I don't know about that, buddy. It's always terrifying when I go back and do the post-match clips and have to hear myself talk. It's very annoying. I don't know how some of you guys do it, but no, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you folks joining us, as always. John Edwards, his 180 call could use some work. I would agree, sir. My 180 call could use a little work. No denying that one. Oh, yeah. Richard, we will have mixed trips this evening. And tonight's mixed trips cricket. So we're probably getting pro mixed triples this evening. I think it's a bracket of 15 on that end, and it's a bracket of 61 on the non-pro side. So hefty bracket.
It is.
Hefty bracket. There's James Henniger joining me for a minute.
Back again.
Scott, I like that, buddy. I don't think that's a bad deal at all when you go ahead and watch the action but mute the will. That's probably the way to go about it, honestly.
I don't know about that.
Throw it on the big screen, play some Spotify in the background. Either way, you're still supporting.
Well, it'll probably be better than listening to me talk here. So
that's what I was just saying. I don't know how some people do it. But nonetheless, it's just a complete thrill when people come up to you and just like, hey, I watch all the time. I really appreciate what you do. And it's just like, man, that means a lot. Really, it does.
Yeah. It seems like every time I come on, I get a text message or two. And like, good to hear you. Yeah. I'm like, are you sure?
Are you sure? I don't know if you're sure about that one or not. 142. Holt's put himself in a good spot to take this leg. Leaves that 102 we were talking about earlier.
Yep, there it is.
I'll go into more detail, but this isn't the time I'd pull out that one. I mean, with your opponent at 301.
This is all going to be depending on what Easton leaves himself on. If he leaves himself on an out, I learned easily today.
Yeah, you might.
48.
For those that don't know, 102 when your opponent's on a good, reasonable checkout, that trip 16 is a great option.
It is.
It's just reliable. There's so many things around it. Everything you hit around that leads to at least a number and a checkout opportunity. It's not a bogey number.
And in that situation, I think Dustin went exactly where I would have done.
Yep.
Your opponent's not on an out, so you got 6 darts.
Yeah. And if you hit it there, great. If he just pulls it down to a decent number and then has a 2-dart checkout possibility, even better.
So there's a choice, either 20 double 16 typically, or 12 double 20.
I'm going 12 double 20 just to guarantee that I don't bust. But he may be thinking otherwise. How about this? Double 6. Gets it.
And gets it, yeah.
Scary, but gets it.
Yeah, I don't know if that double 20 was on purpose or if he was just trying to stay high and safe away from the triple.
Well, that's why I think that 12 is a better option. But then again, here's the facts. And Dustin will straight up tell you this. Dustin is, when it comes to steel tip, and this is soft tip, of course, but it's a steel tip strategy because you're playing split bowl.
Split bowl.
His counting, he needs a little bit of work with what's the right setup option, what to do, what's the smarter play. Right. I don't know if that played into it or maybe he just didn't give a ding because that could happen too.
Right.
But he's checked it out. It's 1-0. He's got the job done.
Wow, that's something I have not seen before.
Yeah.
Easton had a dart in the double bowl. Dustin throws his dart, hits Easton's darts and knocks them both out of the board.
Yeah, that's one of those uncommon deals, and now Easton's got a task because now he's got the pressure on his dart.
Right. Yeah, because Dustin came back up and put one inside the bowl. I mean, it's on the outside ring of the bowl, but. And it happens again, but Easton's dart sticks, so.
So a double match or a double bounce out. Someone asking about our next event. Our next event's going to be Tournament of Champions, October 1st through the 4th.
TOC.
TOC, $2 million in payout.
Wow.
Hello. Yeah, I heard that. I said that right. $2 million in payout. So we're going to have a 3-person crew. It's going to be me, Sean Green, and Nick Teixeira on that one. It should be pretty fun. We're going to be bringing you 4 boards of action from TOC. Yeah, 4 boards. I didn't stutter.
I remember playing on those many times.
Oh, and those
probably the first 6-7 years that they had it there.
When you're playing for $10,000 for first place, that's there's some pressure on those darts.
Oh yeah,
there's some pressure on those darts.
Yeah, been there. Played the first mixed doubles, where 10 grand was the first place prize. Made it all the way to the final. That was when they were streaming that TV show, or filming the TV show.
Oh, the sitcom. Yep. Oh, the reality show.
Yeah. And the only darts they showed of mine was the worst leg I threw all day. I threw really well all day.
And of
They
course,
they show me throwing in the one match.
of course, big trip 20 from Easton. Needs to find another triple, I feel. He does. So nice 140, pulls him down to 493. Dustin's not too far off. 2 triples would be really handy for Dustin here.
Yeah, a good ton keeps him in touch. Actually, keeps him with the advantage, I'd say.
Yep. That's the thing. A good ton keeps him with the advantage. 2 triples would have put him in a nice spot to possibly steal the leg and go into the final.
Steal the darts, yeah, absolutely. But Easton has the advantage here still.
Big
Trip
triple
20
last.
on the last start.
This is still, I feel this is still kind of in Dustin's favor here if he can kind of
It does.
continue to go with
Not
it.
because Easton had an off round there.
No. James scoots a little bit closer to me as we realized, man, it's a little bit, we're in a rough spot because they're so close to us. We
Right.
don't want them to hear, but at the same time, we got so much background stuff
Right.
going on.
Yeah, and I'm old. I'm a little bit hard of hearing. So
I don't blame you, buddy. There's times where I got to scoot in or where Sean scoots in on me because I'm just whispering.
yeah.
That could be the case as well. Nothing wrong with a little cuddle, James.
Hey, I'm all for cuddling.
Oh, goodness gracious. Holt looking to put one right on top of that number, or right on top of that dart.
Oh,
Not
a
able to
little
do
bit
it.
high. Really had a chance to steal the darts here. So we got a 350 to 301 shootout. I have to say Dustin has a little bit of an advantage here.
He does. Easton's been kind of doing that one number in this leg. He
Yeah.
does collect a nice
he does-
123, though.
Yeah, he does catch 2 triple 20s, which puts the ball back in his court, so to speak.
Dustin looking to try to
He
put
catches
himself in
one
position.
triple. Oh,
And you knew it right there. You saw from
Oh,
his
yeah.
reaction. He knew how much a triple there could have meant.
a triple meant he got the first look at it out.
A 161 opportunity.
And now Easton has a chance to set up, knowing that he's got 6 darts.
You're up on board 11. Ram and Nick Georgeson. You guys are up on board 11. Can grab this match.
And
Rolling.
a bit of a slack round for Easton, so Dustin's gonna try to tee it up here.
Yeah, Easton can't be happy with that as he's
Oh,
left
no.
himself on a bogey, and he knows Dustin's really within striking distance here. A nice
Yeah.
solid ton puts him at 101, and a 101 is a nice checkout look. Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
tough now.
Yeah,
112, you got to go 60.
he wasn't comfortable throwing at that 20 after that first dart. 152, makeable. Very, very makeable at this level. But he didn't put a whole lot of pressure on Easton, so Easton's going to try to tee it up and put a lot of pressure on that 152. And he's still off a little bit.
It's just into the 5s, into the 1s, just unfortunate.
Triple 20 down to 19.
Ah, there he goes.
Bangs it.
All right, I've got some board couples on board 18. Jason Dick, Mike Powers, Sandy Anderson, James McCanich, Lexi Heidbreder, and Terrence Jacob. Jason Dick, Mike Powers, Sandy
Does
Anderson,
get the triple with the last, but it's
Yep.
62-52. Easton will get the first checkout opportunity
he
here.
should get the first dart at a double here.
I'm going trip 10.
Yep, trip 10 all the way. No matter where you miss there, you got a fat number to.
Oh, 16
You like
for
the
double 18.
Oh, and just inside. So Dustin gets to come up and a chance to clinch the match. Sitting from 52. Oh, slack dart into the 1. Yeah. Nobody's happy with that. Should have had 2 darts at a double and only got 1. Oh, that's tough. And he just threw his 3rd dart away.
And I guess he kind of feels that this one should be over.
It should be, but
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. You can't throw a dart away because you never know.
Asphalt on the first.
Tread. And there it is. Oh, bottom hole.
He goes ahead and takes it out. He's not really happy about it by any means. I think that was just a gritty match there, but he does manage to take it in the end. Here's a quick little replay of that one. Dustin Holt will play Jules Van Dongen in the finals.
Oh, this will go to the final even already.
Yes, sir, it will.
Nice.
Hang on to your seats. We'll be right back, folks, with the finale. William Stuart alongside me, Mr. James Henniger. We will be back in just a moment's time with your final. All righty. Uh-oh, a little selfie check, I guess. Duck faces all around. Them are some ugly smelling faces right there. Smells like they just smelled something nasty. That's what it looks like. I think that's skulls. Yeah, that's skulls. All righty, Jules Van Dongen versus Dustin Holt, our Pro Singles 01 finale, folks. Should be a good match here. Dustin playing well to put himself in the finale. Let's be honest. He was pumped up about that Leonard Gates.
Yes, he was. And it was crazy because that rolled him right into that Vilchick match that I didn't get to see. I had to take a step away, but we do have a final here. Jules Van Dongen versus Dustin Holt. Jules is in the kink seat. 2 out of 3, 701, split bull, double out.
Oh, wait. So Ryan is not going to be with us for the finale as he gets called up for triples. Hey-o. Back to the darts life, Ryan. Actually, I'm going to need you to... Take our final warm-ups before we get going here.
Tammy, you are on board 24. On board 26, I need Ryan Morris, Jen, and Paige Galloway. Ryan, Jen, and Paige. You're playing Chris Slim, Ginger Higgins, Leonard Gates. Chris.
Might as well put you something up so you can see.
Ryan, Jen, and Paige, you are on board 26.
Board 25.
Ryan just got called, so I'm thinking you're going to get called too.
Yeah, 125. Some guy named Leonard Gates and
Some guy, just some guy. Good luck, buddy. James Henniger off to play his match.
Derek, Alicia, Emily, James, Jason, board 25, please. I also have money up here for Jesse Hall, Kenny Gass, Robert Dumont, Leonard Gates,
Oh, that's good.
Arian,
The Hilgers are having a good day
Brandon Richardson,
watching the stream, so love that.
Jody and Ram, you have money for me.
Yeah, Seisner. Sorry, folks. Definitely didn't catch that one. I was like, whoa, okay. Alrighty, here we go. Once again, the finals of Pro Singles 01. Dustin Holt taking on Jules Van Doggen. Jules is your king seat holder. So if Dustin's going to win, he has to double dip here. So keep that in mind as we move forward. Should be a great final. Dustin is playing good. It's 2 out of 3. Yeah, yep. 2 out of 3. My apologies, folks. As Jeremy just made sure to ask. It's one of those things I wish they did a little bit, maybe, I wish they did go longer in general on the pro side. But, yeah, definitely the finals. We'd like to see at least a best of 5, maybe a best of 7. I mean, ideally, you'd love to see a best of 9 or 11, but beggars can't be choosers. We get what we get. I think that the reason why is I got so many events today.
Reminder, everybody, we're going to pick up the alcohol at a little after 1 o'clock. This is a bar that closes at 1:30. Now, they will let us finish the tournament, but you will not be able to drink. So please get your boards. Please finish, and then get your sheets back up here.
Apparently, my beef jerky became community beef jerky. Jeremy Byrne hopping in the booth. He's still in non-pro singles. We can see him here in a little bit as we conclude that side of the bracket. I don't know where we're at on women's. I need to check out that, so bear with me as I check out where we're at in the women's bracket. Dustin put himself in a good spot, though. 343 compared to Jules' 422. That is a battle there on board number 3. It looks like Roanna DeMars and Trisha Romero. So Dason Albert's mom taking on Trisha.
On board 2, Nick Jorgensen, Sebastian. Nick and Sebastian, you're on board 2. We will finish with 6. We're getting there, guys. We're almost done with these singles.
Just 60 there for Jules.
Justin looking for a 104.
Well, hey, Mr. Byrne, who's that guy?
Single 18 for double 16. So Dustin takes leg 1. We cork every leg in the pro side?
Yes, cork every
Cork
leg on
every
the
leg.
pro side. Yeah. A little bit different
Jules
than the
not able to
non-pro.
find a bull, but neither is Dustin, but I think he's got him by 2.
Since 10 o'clock this morning, please take care of the bartenders and the waitresses. They have worked very hard for you.
Dustin getting the start, looking to get that 2-0 first set out of the way.
And we'll pull up our scoreboard there. Yeah, Dustin played well in his last couple matches on the stream. He got through Leonard and really played well. It really meant a lot to him. He came back here to kind of release some energy, I think, and just kind of know that maybe Gates has been one of his kryptonite plays, as Gates is a lot of
So I was just going to say, who is not a kryptonite, you know, right? I mean, when it comes to Gates,
yeah,
everybody.
Gates is one of those players, especially when it comes to like cricket format. I think he's definitely a cricket dominant player, but when you're talking about Gates, he's going to be one of those players that it's tough to beat.
And I think the CSC proves that.
Oh yeah, the
with
CSC with the race to 9 format is just amazing.
I mean, not to make a plug, but I think next Monday is going to be a showdown on that CSC.
Next Monday, not this Monday, but the
No,
following
12th,
Monday, the 12th.
September 12th.
Jeremiah Millar, Leonard Gates, selfish plug.
Race
like
to
that.
9, all cricket.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
you want to watch.
We better have 1,000 plus on that one tuning in. And
I'll tell you what.
I'll
tell you what. If we
2,000,
I'll tell you what. If we get to 1,000, I'll do a giveaway.
Oh, hey-oh. Booyah Dart's going to do a giveaway if we get over 1,000. Like it. I like it, buddy. I like it. Easton saying he wants 2.
2,000?
He wants 2. I think we're going to get to that 1,000 number pretty quick.
Holton's got himself in a driver's seat for leg 2.
Yeah, he's sitting at 181. He seems like a man on a mission. He was in here beforehand, and he said, I'm feeling confident. And I was like, well, go out there and do it. Now's your chance.
You don't like to see that.
Yeah.
Give up darts.
No.
It's a feeling of defeat. And all it does is give your opponent that much more momentum.
Dustin.
When you do that, step to the line, throw as you're walking, it literally just gives everything to your opponent.
I mean, Dustin's throwing a 45.67.
I am the unfortunate loser of the previous match of the finals losers bracket against Dustin. We did have some time, and I waited to play against Dustin, who is absolutely on point at this moment, and he has carried on his momentum from my match. I'm sorry, I'm Easton. I just stepped in literally out of nowhere. And yes, he handed me my butt. And now he's in the final, and he's playing against Jules, and he is on point at this moment, and he is feeling no pain as far as I'm concerned. I have a hard time believing that he will not be able to pull off this double.
I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Dustin getting us started for the 3rd leg in a row.
That speaks volumes about what he's doing in this final. Although he shot a 76 there, he does get the start for the 3rd time, and that is a big deal. Let's see what Jules can do. He hasn't been really able to collect and really group those darts together like he wants to. There's the first kind of look at a good quality round.
That was a good quality round.
Yeah.
Yes, the switch down to the 19, great cover shot. But Dustin just not letting up.
Dustin will be his own worst enemy at this moment. He is in the driver's seat as far as I'm concerned. He's feeling no pain.
He's got to right now he's got to just click off that thought of, oh, what happens if I miss a dart, and just play. He's got to lose his train of thought and just play. That's how Dustin will win this. He can't sit here and think I'm playing a PDC tour player. Yada yada yada. Speaking of, shout out to the PDC for allowing these players to be on our stream.
And we have a
big 180. That was a crummy call, but all my 180 calls are pretty terrible, so.
Little golf clap from Eisen. Jules able to sneak that triple in there. That was what Dustin can do. Keep up this driver's seat. Right back into that triple.
He's got to go 180 here.
You see the focus right now. You can see the focus.
It's so hard for me to root against Dustin at this moment because he just put me down.
I love that switch.
I do.
I absolutely love that switch on 185.
I think that is I was thinking he'll go 180 here, and then I was like, no, that is perfect. That is brilliant. He's finally catching on to that.
Love that switch. That's comes back to the steel tip mentality right there.
Let's see if he can pull it off. Possibly a 160 finish.
Got the first one.
A 1-0 lead in the second set.
Oh. He's going to go double tops. No, he went right back at the triple. I thought for sure you can't go double tops, leave the 40.
He's got more than 6 at this moment at this position.
Yeah, he's looking to.
Yeah, he's got at least 6. He won't need it. He's going to take 2 darts here. I don't think he's going to need more than 2.
Oh, all right. Let's go with it. 1. You're in the bed. Good shot.
There it is.
There it is. 2 dart out. Dustin Holt is in a commanding driver's seat.
I was not bagging against him.
Jules is. He is just. No, that was the first game of the second set. First game of the second set.
So he's already up, and now the level is what you're referring to.
No. Tough round there by Dustin, but again, he got the start.
So Dustin has won 3 on the spin with the start in every leg. Yeah.
So far. Dustin opens with a 41, and Jules follows him with a 41.
You think they're feeling a little pressure?
Well, I think one of them's feeling pressure.
I think so. I think Dustin's just got to get his head out of the gutter real quick and play his darts.
Yeah, he's just got to refocus.
Yep.
You know, a couple slack turns here. He's just got to refocus.
Jules is, I mean, he's giving him every chance at it here. Dustin with the big one.
We talk about that focus, and right there's a 180.
Jules not happy with the way things are going in this one. Look at this. Back-to-back 180s for Dustin Holt. Unfortunately,
219 to 560.
most of them are on the floor, but hey, it still counts. Yeah. Dustin looking just to go ahead and clean up. Leaves a 1-2-4, but with Jules back a distance. Looks like Dustin will at least get 6 here. Nice 180 from
I'm
Jules.
not quite done yet.
Yeah, he says that this is still somewhat a toss-up. We'll see what Dustin does here. How about this? Oh, bust!
Oh, that's a tough bust on that look. On that look, that's a tough bust. Jules coming in swinging. Jules coming in swinging.
That's difficult, but he's got to follow it up right into trip 20 here. And he does. 14? No.
So he went double there on 64 to avoid that same thing happening again.
Mm-hmm. And I said 14, and I was like, there's no real reason to go at it because Jules is back on the number he is. So
you don't want to put
premature,
yourself back. You don't want to put yourself back at 124 with Jules coming to set himself up on an out.
Yep. So here we go. 40 left for Holt. And
Dustin?
he gets it.
All right.
Dustin Holt is
I just got
crowned
called from a match, so
your champion.
against
Well,
Nick Georgeson.
Go play it, buddy. Go play it. It should be a fun one. Enjoy it. That was the conclusion of our pro singles finale. Dustin Holt is crowned your champion. How about that, folks? Quick little replay as you see him nail it right there. Give a little fist bump. Nice little handshake and hug for Jules. Kudos to Dustin on that. All righty, folks. We'll have some more action coming your way. Appreciate Jeremy Byrne joining us for that one. And, well, a little bit of background in the way as well. So sorry about that, but that happens every once in a while. So, all righty. Hang tight, and we'll get going here momentarily. Well, it looks like women's is confirmed. Yeah, that's over. Okay. All righty, folks. Well, we'll put on some background music, and we'll take care of some things in the meantime. We'll be right back with some more action from Shark Tank 2022 in just a moment. Thanks for joining us.
Stone
All righty, here we go once again. Looks like I may need to move our camera just a touch after all. Just use that. Your big old head. Come on, man. You just got to turn it all the way up. Good. Mr. Holt.
Check 1-1. Is it coming through?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Wicka.
Dustin Holt joining us after a big win in the singles 0-1. Let's be honest, non-pro. Just kidding.
Non-pro. I probably shouldn't say what organization I'm non-pro in, but I'll leave that alone. Let me just put this out here. I'm not that excited about the win because I did not get the jewels that Jules is.
Yeah, Jules didn't come out and perform like he normally does, but at the same time, here's the thing about it is a win's a win. You double dipped and you pulled it off, so kudos to you. I know that was something that you were pumped about. That win over Gates, you were kind of –
that win over Gates was huge. I still can't believe it. I know I kind of slacked off the next match or whatever. I like my adrenaline came down, but yeah, to go win a event in this kind of field with this talent it's a big deal. But like I said, I didn't get the jewels I wanted, so it's not like I accomplished too much. I didn't feel because I didn't get him, but because we all know what he really can do, and I'm getting my fat played with.
Easton here in a little bit is about to get kicked out. He's about to get kicked out.
He's a little handsy right now.
Hey, that's quite all right. No.
Well, no, like I want to play Jules when he's throwing himself.
Yeah.
Because I know what kind of player he is. I played him numerous times. He's whooped up on me. I've whooped up on him, and we usually have a great battle. But he was sitting for a while, and I was coming in hot, so.
Hot is right.
It sucks,
but you did come in hot. Just wanted to say this real quick as we didn't really
go ahead.
do an intro.
Let's go.
Nick Georgeson, Jeremy Byrne here. Nick, of course, of Bullshot Darts. He's, of course, wearing the Bullshot Darts shirt. Yeah. Jeremy Byrne, your sponsor of yours.
Yes, sir. I'm going to throw this out here, too. Nick's my AM for Pro-Am tomorrow, too. So, but.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Hey, Will. I got called up on the board, so I guess I got to go.
Okay, well, we could have been Pro-Am, but I guess not. Nope, you're banned.
Deleted.
You're banned.
Is this being live streamed right now?
Yeah.
Someone said they're watching Dustin still.
I'm just that good. I just keep playing when I'm done.
Yeah, let me tell them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 15 seconds, so it should be good.
I told them to refresh it.
Yeah. Trying.
Is this top 4 or what is this?
This is, I believe, top 4.
Huh? Top 4.
Double 10.
So everyone's losing.
There it is. Nick Georgeson with the 1-0 lead currently in this bad boy. Just for those that may be confused, this is Fat Bull, open in, open out. So they can hit a big number to go out, just to let you guys be aware of that one. So that's why they're going at the bulls instead of the triples, like we've seen in our pro bracket. So those that have been joining us for a little bit of time. It's a little bit of change in the format that you've been seeing previously. So Nick's a great shot. I mean, honestly, he should be in the pro bracket.
I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
No question.
No question.
Like, I should not be in the amateur and be on the pro side. But God, the wills may have you do that.
Hey,
What it is.
it is.
But I did choose to play the pro side anyway.
It is what it is. I mean, that's the thing is you're actually qualified, and this is Easton, qualified to play amateur, but you chose to play at the pros. I like that mentality. I think Nick is going to be trying to get his pro status at Bull Shooter this year for sure. He's got the Bull Shot channel. He's done a great job with that platform and all the video content and stuff he's been creating. So if you haven't tuned into Bull Shot, definitely do that. On the opposite side, this guy's done a lot for the Wisconsinites.
Jeremy's on point.
Oh, he does so much for the Wisconsinites and his players. Big supporter for, of course, Leonard Gates, Holt, Lim, all his players.
No doubt.
How about this? Oh.
Nick feels like looks like he's not done anything at this moment.
Yeah, Nick's on it. I mean, he was perfect up until that point. He's got 82 remaining. I think he's going to be sitting pretty here for a win. We will possibly see. Unfortunately, Jeremy leaves himself a bogey, 195. So yeah, 6 darts from here for Jeremy, or for Nick to win this one. And there it is. You can see. He goes, you can double out, I guess, huh? Big darts there as Nick Georgeson's going to win that one over Jeremy Byrne. We'll get another one quickly on over to this board, so hang tight. We'll be right back with another one. He says, watch it, Bull Shot. A little plug for him. Go over to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and we'll do it. All right, a quick little walkthrough video that we created here. Hope you guys enjoy this a little inside view, as we can only show you a little minute part. So it's nice to do these walk-arounds and give you a little bit more from our production, so you guys can see inside of Sharks for yourself. So that's what that is. But we'll kick it on over to our player cam, as this is Nick Jordan versus Terry Kinchalski. I think I got that right from the time that I talked to Terry and asked him what his last name was, because let's be honest, it's going to be Terry the rest of the way, because I'm going to butcher it if I continue on. So Terry taking on Nick in the third place match here in non-pro 01. In the king seat, the gentleman that you see there to the left, the tower, Trevor Buboltz, or what do they call him? Something with Bomber Man, something like Mr. T-Bomb. T-Bomb, that's what it is. T-Bomb, there we go. Every once in a while you forget. These guys are just taking their final warm-up throws before we get started here. Thanks to all those who've been tuning in throughout the weekend. Definitely wanted to mention that one. Looks like we're going to go ahead and diddle up, so we'll take a quick peek here. All righty, Terry's going to get the start. Here we go, folks. Third place match. Terry Kinchalski and Nick Jordan in this one. Pop up our scoreboard real quick. Ooh. Well, what just happened? Oh, I know what just happened there. My apologies, folks.